In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can link your data from another file here in Google Sheets. So linking one Google Sheets file to another lets you automatically use data from a different spreadsheet without copying and pasting it. This keeps information up to date, reduces duplicate work, and helps prevent errors caused by outdated data. This is especially useful for creating reports, dashboards, and shared spreadsheets that stay synchronized with the original source. So in this example, I want to link this data to this new file right here, where I only want to see the order ID and the order status on this new file. And of course, since I want everything linked together, updated whenever changes are made, this is how I'm going to do it. Going back to the original file where I want to link the data from, the first thing that I'm going to do is to copy the link to this file. So I can do that by going to the address bar here at the top, click on that, make sure everything is selected, and you can just copy. You can use your keyboard shortcut of Ctrl+C or Command+C if you're a Mac user. After you've copied it, then you can go to that new file, and this is where we're going to be linking that file to. And we're actually going to be using a function called import range. So let's start our formula right here with an equal sign. Type in import or select the import range right here. Here we have it. If you want to see the formula or the syntax, just click on the question mark and here we have it. So this is where the link or the URL that we just copied comes into. So before you paste in that URL, put in your double quotation marks, then you can paste it, Ctrl+V or Command+V, close it with another double quotation marks, then comma. So that's the first part of our formula. Our second part would be the range string. So I did mention that the only parts that I want to import are the first column and the last column. So let's try doing that with the first column. So before I start my range string, I'm going to put in double quotation marks again. There we go. So in putting your range string, what you have to remember is the sheet name and the actual range that you want to import. So basically, I want the entire column A. And my sheet name is just sheet 1 right here. So going back to our formula, type in sheet 1, then an exclamation point to separate your sheet name to your actual range, and then column A, column A. So I want the entire column A to be imported to this file. Close that off with your double quotation marks, closing parentheses, and press enter. So now we have the reference error, which if we hover over it, it will tell us that we need to connect these spreadsheets by allowing the access from that spreadsheet to be granted. So we're going to simply allow the access because it is within our same Google account, and here we have it. So we have my first column, and how do we import the other column? We're actually going to create an array literal. So we're using curly braces to join those two columns. So I'm going to edit this formula right here. At the beginning of my formula, I'm putting in a curly brace. There you go. At the end of that first range, I'm putting in a comma. So your comma would separate your first import range to your second import range, putting it next to it and not below it. If you put in a semicolon, that would put it below it or under it. So moving on to the next part, we're actually just going to copy this. There we go. Copy using my keyboard shortcuts right here of Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. So this is going to be our second column. So instead of A at the end of that range string, I'm going to put in J to J. So that's my last column on my original file. After you've edited that, make sure to put in your closing curly brace at the end, press enter, and here we have it. Now we have our first column from the original file and next to it our last column. So you don't have to strictly just import ranges that are next to each other. You can also import ranges that are far from each other with that simple trick of creating your array literals. Now going back to my original data right here, since it's already linked to my new file, if if I make any changes right here, I'm going to turn this into just zeros. Press enter. So that's my order ID. If I go back to the new file, there you have it. It's already been changed. If I change this to, let's say, shipped, go back to the original, change that, press enter, go back to the new file, and there we have it. It's already synced from the original file. Any changes made from that one will be updated to this one. And that's how to link your data from another file right here in Google Sheets. And if you still need extra help with Sheets, I do have a free guide linked in the description below that you should definitely check out. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful videos, and I will see you in the next one.